take a look at a question from FELE Subtest 2. Now remember, Subtest 2 is all about the retention of good teachers, also the recruitment of good teachers. We want to make sure that as educational leaders, we're stocking our school full of talented personnel who are there to, always remember, increase student achievement. That is the number one thing we should be looking for. And so Subtest 2 is all about the hiring and retention of teachers. Therefore, they're going to ask you questions about how you would interview certain people. Now, when given an interview problem, always go for the scenario-based question. Think about it. When you were hired at your school, what did you get from the principal? Hopefully, you got some scenario-based questions so that the principal could figure out how you would approach the classroom. So I'm going to show you how this works in the FELE. So let's take a look at number 16. Now, I always say, look at the answer choices first before you look at the question stem. On the FELE, 9 times out of 10, the right answer will be so obvious based on the keywords. But today we're going to be talking about a specific piece of the FELE, and that is the recruitment of teachers and what we ask during the interview. So we have here a principal in a school with a history of low performance is preparing to interview candidates. Forget about all this. I want you to think, okay, interview. For an open position in the English department, the principal is considering various prompts. Okay, I know now I'm going to need to look at what questions we're talking about to elicit information from the candidates. Let's go down here. Which would give the most useful information about a candidate's effectiveness as an educator? Okay, take a look at A. Discuss your most important strengths as a teacher. And A is out. Because this teacher can talk about anything she wants. She can tell you, she can promise you the moon in this particular question. This is not going to yield any information about how she's going to be in the classroom. This is useless. Although a lot of people use it, tell me about your strengths, tell me about your weaknesses. It's a useless question. B, explain how your courses at college or graduate level, as well as your teaching experience to date, have prepared you to be successful. This is another fluff question. They can say whatever they want about their college level or graduate level classes, but until you understand how they're going to approach the classroom, this is not going to do you a bit of good. So B is out. C, describe a significant problem you encountered in attempting to promote learning for one or more students and explain how you address that problem. Ding, ding, ding. C is the scenario-based questions that you would be asking a teacher. First of all, you have a significant problem or a challenge, and then key words here, promote learning for one or more students. That's what we're here to do. We're here to promote learning, to increase student achievement. And then the next part, explain how you addressed it. And I might even take this further. If I was interviewing this teacher, I might say, what was the outcome? And C right here has everything we need when it comes to interviewing personnel for our school. Let's just take a look at D to make sure we can't eliminate it. Identify the components of English curriculum that you believe are most crucial. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. You believe, I don't care what she believes or what he believes, okay? This is about student achievement. And while you do want to elicit the expertise of the English department and your English teachers, what teachers believe is not going to yield good information on how they're going to be in the classroom when it comes to solving problems. So the best answer here is going to be C because it's scenario based.